from the Bayou State of Louisiana. Here at Cajun Roots Reseller, you make me an offer and I'll take it. You got the dollars, go see Johnny, he's got it all. Let him have it with no problem. See the special man, see the special man. You got the dollars, make me an offer. New England Cajun Roots, Johnny understands. Johnny understands. Let him have it with no problem. See the special man, see the special man. I say, I say, I say. Who says I say, I say? Johnny says I say, I say. When everyone says no, Johnny say yes. Special man.
First in the mornings, originally from the Bayou State of Louisiana.
I got my coffee, I got my dollars, and I'm looking for deals. Am I at the right place?
I say, here at Cajun Roots Reseller, you give me an offer and I'll take it.
Bless you, my child. Let me introduce myself. I'm Sister Mary Agnes. You may have heard about me from my friend Cajun Roots Reseller, Johnny. I met Johnny many years ago when he was purchasing furniture from Frankie and Johnny's in Louisiana. They were not going to give him credit, and I vouched for him. I said, let him have it with no problem. He's got the dollars. See the special man.
Let him have it with no
You
problem.
got the dollars, go see Johnny, he's got it all. Let him have it with no problem. See the special man.
Hello, I'm Johnny's Dough Girl. I'm here to say subscribe, hit the bell, not my belly button, and share out his shows. Always give him a thumbs up. You can even become a member. Buy him a coffee and follow his other channels like the cooking shows, my favorites, his fur babies, and more. Leave a comment. And when you watch a video, you're showing him your support.
Hi, I was looking for some jewelry. I'm going to be getting married soon. No, I don't have any credit.
Well, here at Cajun Roots Reseller, if you own a fixed income, even if it's on a sale, in the Cajun Roots Reseller eBay store, guess what? Send an offer. We'll let you have it. With no problem.
Johnny has many auctions, chat shows, in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening, and all are welcome. But there's no drama or negativity tolerated on any of his channels. Now go, child, with my blessings. Watch Cajun Roots Reseller. Love always. Be kind to one another, and have a blessed day.
First in the mornings, originally from the Bayou State of Louisiana. Here at Cajun Roots Reseller, you make me an offer and I'll take it. You got the dollars, go see Johnny, he's got it all. Let him have it with no problem. See the special man, see the special man. You got the dollars, make me an offer. New England Cajun Roots, Johnny understands. Johnny understands. Let him have it with no problem. See the special man. Let him have it with no problem. See the special man.
Hello, good morning, and welcome on this Friday morning, the day after Thanksgiving. Of course, everybody knows that as Black Friday. How many of y'all went out this morning? I saw Glenn said he was already going on in line waiting at someplace. Good morning, Glenn. Hello, good morning, and welcome. And he's in line at the Benz this morning for 7 o'clock. So he should already be in there because it's an hour behind. So he should be in line already. Hope you get some good stuff. And Regina, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. And bringing a new opportunity, sending everyone a cup of coffee. Awesome. Yep, need that energy after yesterday, right? Carol, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Miss Denise, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are y'all doing? Good to see you. Don't forget, Miss Denise and Miss Josie has a Black Friday sale today. I believe it's at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time today, if I remember correctly. And there's Robert in the house, working and lurking again this morning, playing his game. He was telling me about it the other day, about the game he's been playing. Pretty interesting, but yeah. Fuzzy, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. Return Outlet Simulator. That's what it is. Yeah, that. Interesting, though. Yeah. Yep, that is my husband. Yeah. It's a game that he likes playing. He just talked about it the other day, a couple of weeks ago, or a week ago with me. Yeah, we had lasagna, French bread, garlic bread, and for appetizer we had cheese sticks. And little Debbie, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. It was an easy day for me yesterday. Ellen, hello, good morning, and welcome. I say easy, but yeah. Oh, good morning, hello, and welcome, Ellen. The faking adulthood. I like that. There's no fake in here, boo. And John, hello, good morning, and welcome. You're still in Arkansas? Awesome. Y'all be careful on the road. Heather, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Jennifer, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. Oklahoma is okay. As I say, let's see who else is here. Al, hello, good morning, and welcome, Al. And I got all your items up first this morning. I made sure that I didn't miss none of them. I think it's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, or 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Got all 6 of your items. They first. Yeah, I didn't miss it this time. Let's see who else is here. Hetty, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Auntie Mama, hello, good morning, and welcome, and thank you. Yep, today makes 6 years I've been doing this YouTube stuff. Yeah, I can't believe it's already 6 years. Wow, how time flies, right? I still remember my first video. I was nervous. Thank you for being here, Auntie Mama. I just finished a turkey sandwich for breakfast. Ooh, that sounds good. Let's see. Today, don't forget, if you happen to see, which is very few and far between, but Miss Debbie from Debbie and Max Go Thrifting. Today is Miss Debbie's birthday. Also, don't forget, tomorrow is Tina, American Honey's birthday tomorrow. Also, don't forget, tomorrow we will be having our Reseller Community Shop Hop Train Sale. My video will start at 12 noon. We have 12 resellers and every half hour. And that starts at 12 noon on my Cajun Roots Resellers Adventures channel. So come and check it out. I'm almost done. I had to cut it because I had it too long. I had too many pieces in there. Where does Stephanie live again? Which Stephanie? The one that she goes by Steph? I don't remember. Today is your birthday too? Well, happy birthday. I have to put you on the calendar. I didn't know that. Well, you'll be on there today. Let me see. Let me check. Might be on there already. I just remember it's Debbie. Let's see. Today's date. Oh, yeah, and Joanne. Joanne's birthday's today, too. Well, I'm going to put you on the calendar now. Yeah. Yeah, today's also Joanne's birthday. I'm doing that right now. ASHMEREFUZZ 76. Did I put what? MERE. I forgot the R. Birthday. My nose is itching. DAY. And repeat it. It is on our community calendar, by the way, so I'll be doing that as of now. And every year it'll be done. And it goes in purple. top of the calendar for the community calendar, which you can check that in the comment section of the community post. And you're on there now, Kashmir. But today is Joanne and Miss Debbie's birthday. So yeah, you on there now. So happy birthday. Nina, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Oh, Unimagic. Yeah, I think she lives north from them. I think, yeah. Unimagic. Okay. Yeah. Definitely. Heather, everybody saying happy birthday. Jay, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. So yeah, Debbie from Debbie and Maxwell Thrifting's birthday and Joanne's birthdays today. I haven't seen Joanne yet. Usually she comes in. And also don't forget this Sunday I will not be on with Tommy Buffalo Picker, where he's not doing it this weekend. Usually it's always the weekend of Black Friday. They don't do it at the end of the month. So we're not having a show this Sunday. Extra pie for you. Awesome. Cool. All right. Yesterday I was able to finish, and it came off the quilting machine yesterday. I finished Grandma's quilt. The only thing I got left to do today is do the binding, sewing it on, and I am done with that quilt. Final step. It'll be out the door tomorrow. Angie, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. And I hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving. Hopefully you didn't eat too much. And hopefully you don't do a lot of out in lines today for that Black Friday special, right? I am running a 40% off sale this weekend, starting today and Sunday in my eBay store. Cheryl, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. So that started this morning for the weekend, and that'll be 40% off in my eBay store. Check it out. Yeah. But I am running that it already started this morning. All right. So as you know, we do this every Friday. So let me get my banner and let me get my video ready. So here we go with today's feature that we do every Friday. Would you buy it or would you leave it?
It's time for everybody's favorite segment where we ask,
would you buy it or would you leave it?
the game show that asks, when you're out and about sourcing, would you buy it for resale? How much you would pay for it? Or would you leave it? And now the host of Would You Buy It or Would You Leave It, Johnny Cajun Roots Reseller.
I was reading Cheryl's comment. She said, where did it go at? This chat's flying. Cheryl, Angie, just finished. I just got to finish the last minutes of it and then export it. Let's see. Where did it go? Cheryl. Oh, here we go. In and out of Ollie's. I know you were going there this morning just because it's across the street going a Wally World mess. Ugh. Yuck. I don't miss all that. No, I don't. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. That's one of his other ones. Chrissy and Stacy, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. Yes, you figured that voice out too. All right, so let me go ahead and share my screen and get this situated. Go here. Nope, wrong one. Add to the screen. There we go. There we go. All right, now these first 6 items were sent in by Al, Full Shelf Shop. These are her sales from Whatnot. This first item is a vintage set of micro mosaic clip-on earrings. There's the front of them. And there's the back of them. Would you buy or would you leave? If you were to buy them, what would be the most how much you think they sold for? Would you buy these or would you leave them? If you were to buy them, what would be the most you'd pay for them and how much you think they sold for? Okay. All right, let's see what the chat's saying here. I'm actually glad it's Black Friday. Our fish pond pump died Wednesday. Oh, ooh, ouch. Robert says, leave it for Johnny. Ha. Yeah, he knows me. I love jewelry. Little Debbie. You can leave it in honor of Craig. Yes, indeed. Carol says, I'll pick this up for $5 and sell them for $45.69. I don't know. I'm not a reseller, but I like to watch. But that's okay. Thank you for being here. I understand that. Yeah. But in case if you ever thought of something you might need as a gift for yourself or you're thinking about it, give you an idea of what they're selling for. Regina says, I'd pick this up for $2 and sell them for $15. Pick it up for $2 and sell them for $15. Now, these were also on Whatnot for Al's Full Shelf Shop. Check her out on Whatnot. We're doing a lot of sales. And how are you doing today, Angie? Good to see you. That's true. Yep. I do this every Friday, and I thank each and every one of y'all. And again, thank y'all so much. Today makes my 6-year anniversary, and it wouldn't be possible without you, the viewers, and the followers, and those supporting the channel. You had a micro mosaic. Yes. That's right, little Debbie. That is correct. Yep. Micro mosaic clip-on earrings. Let's see here. Yeah, that's right. That's right. I've seen similar items sold here on YouTube, up to $50, but I don't know what makes them that good or bad. Yeah, it is. It's pretty good because of what it is. Johnny, what is your eBay name? Everything is Cajun Roots Reseller, but if you go down to my description of the video, right at the bottom, you'll see my list of links. My eBay store is right there. But everything is Cajun Roots with a K. Cajun with a K. Little Debbie says, I'll pick it up for $4 and sell it for $36. Actually, yeah, if you go to my channel right here where it says, and 13 more links, my eBay store, all my stores are right here. My Etsy, my Macari, Whatnot, eBay, all of them right, including Michael's Maker's Place where I put all my quilts. But I do list them on other platforms too, but also on Michael's Maker's Place where I do my quilts and quilting items. All right, let's go back to this item. I don't see any others. We like being different. I do too. Let's see. Al picked this up on November the 6th. She paid $4.50. So with tax, she paid $4.78. They were actually labeled cloisonné. She listed these on the 12th after bringing them to 2 different YouTube auction sales. They didn't sell, so she listed it, and it sold on the 15th for full asking price that she had on Whatnot for $30. She sold it for $30. Let's see. Hetty said 4 and it turned it into 30. You got it right on the nose. Good to see you, Hetty. How are you doing, Michael? Good to see you. Hello, good morning, and welcome. All right, this next item that's sent in also by Full Shelf Shop Al. This is let me get to the title here. A cruel floral picture. It looks like it's cross stitch or handmade. No call outs. Show it up close. That is definitely some handwork there. And there's the back of it. It's on canvas. I don't see a picture size of the frame, so I'm not sure. Let's see. Okay, yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yep, yep. That is correct. Yeah, and embroidery. Although it looks like it's done by hand, but it looks pretty cool. Robert says, leave it. Yep, Crewl is how it's pronounced. Yep. Regina says, pick this up for $4 and sell it for $20. And Carol says she would pick this up for $3 and she would sell it for $35.69. Come on, stream. Give me that. There we go. Anyone else? Would you buy this or would you leave it? If you were to buy it, what would be the most you'd pay for it and how much you think it might have sold for? Yes, please hit the thumbs up. That'd be greatly appreciated. It's free. All right, I'm not seeing any other guests coming in. She bought this on a YouTube online resale auction. She listed it on her Whatnot last week. And she paid $2 for it. And she did sell this one for $12. She picked it up on a YouTube auction for $2 and sold it for $12. Yeah, I know, Ella. I have one of those machines. Yes, I do. Yeah, I do have a machine. All right, the next item is also by Al's Full Shelf Shop. These are vintage fall wall plaques, set of 2. They're from the 60s and 70s. It's an 8 by 5.5. They're 8 by 5.5, made out of wood. There's the backs. There's the individuals. And the backs of that one. So there's one. And there's the second one. And there's both of them side by side. They are 8 by 5.5 from the 60s and 70s. Wood in perfect condition. Would you buy these or would you leave it? If you were to buy it, what would be the most you'd pay for it and how much you think they sold for? Lynn, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. Yes, you did. I guess you did. They were cool. The price that they had that big line curve. Yeah, I love it. Robert says pick these up for $2 and sell them for $25. Carol says I'd pick these up for $2 and sell them for $15.69. Good morning, Claudette. How are you doing? Good morning, hello, and welcome. I'm reading her description here. Anyone else? Would you buy these or would you leave them? If you were to buy it, what would be the most you'd pay for it and how much you think they might have sold for? All right, I'm not seeing any other guests coming in, so I will go ahead and let you know that she did pick these up on a YouTube online auction from a YouTube seller back in March. She bought them for herself, but they didn't work out like she wanted. So she did pay $10 for these, and she turned around and sold them on Whatnot for $24. Sold them for $24. She must be making cheesy toast. Yeah, you might be right about that one. All right, now we have another one from Al's Full Shelf Shop. Another one of those school cross stitch embroidered items. This is of a chipmunk. No call outs. It's a chipmunk. Look how cute. But they're destructive. We have them all over our yards over here. Cute. And there's the back of it. Ready to be hung. I'm doing okay, Johnny. Hope you're doing good. I am blessed. Thank you for asking, Claudette. So would you buy this or would you leave it? If you were to buy it, would be the most you'd pay for it and how much you think it might have sold for? Claudette says I would pass. Carol says I'd pay $5 for this and turn it into $21.69. Robert says, I'd pay $3 for it and give them to his sisters. For 60s and 70s, those should have had D rings, not a swap tooth. Yeah, I know, right? They might have been repaired, maybe. I don't know. These were all listings from Al's Full Shelf Shop. Say that several times fast, right? Regina says, pick these up for $3 and sell it for $25. Hello, Angie. Good morning, hello, and welcome. I did get your email. Your items are in the lineup for this morning's show. Thank you very much. And Angie says I would pass. Get to the email. Let's see. Okay. All right. She got these through a YouTube online reseller. She paid $2 for these, but she actually purchased a set for $4. She paid $2 for this particular piece. She did sell it for $12. Paid 2, sold it for 12. All right. This next one's an interesting one. The next two are also from Al's Full Shelf Shop. I got to get caught up from last week when I forgot hers from last week, y'all. All right, these are some chive pottery bud vase. Oh, it's one. I thought it was multiples. It's one. Okay. I see it now. For a minute, I thought it was all one, but it's one complete, not all individuals. Okay. Okay. There's the bottom of it. So this is one complete chive pottery bud vase. Whimsical, abstract colored vases. It can be used for makeup, paintbrushes, or even pencils and pens. It's ceramic. It's 7 1/4 inches by 2 3/4 inches and 4 inches tall. So would you buy these or would you leave it? If you were to buy it, what would be the most you'd pay for it and how much you think they sold for? Angie says I would pick it up for $20 and sell it for $75. Robert says I would leave it. Okay, let me go to the next one. Okay. Okay. Michael says I would pass. Flip flops and lollipops. Hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you, Robin. Hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Robin says I'd pay $5 and keep it. Claudette says I'd pay $8 and sell it for $32. Regina says I would pick this up for $5 and sell it for $30. Okay. All right. She picked these up for herself, actually, at her local swap shop. She never used them. She was just collecting dust. She got these for free. She did bring these to YouTube sales for a couple of times for starting a sale for $10. Nobody bought them, so she listed them. And she sold this bud vase for $22. $22. And she got it for free at a swap shop. But wait, she's got another one. Different colors, different size. Here's the next one. Now this one is the same, but it has 6 different sizes. Again, just like the last one, but in different colors. This one only has one picture. It's still Chive's Pottery Bud Vase in these colors. Would you buy this one or would you leave it? If you were to buy it, would be the most you'd pay for it, and how much you think this one sold for? Robert says, leave it again. Michael. Right? As seen on TV. But wait, there's more. Regina says for free and sell it for 20. Wait. Oh, okay. She said there's actually 8, but it's not square, not rectangular, but it can't see the other 2. Okay. Yeah, I'm only going by the description or the title. So again, these are actually 8, not 6. You can't see the other 2. Claudette says buy it for 5 and sell it for 25. There's a total of 8 little vases on this one, or vases, however you like to call it. Again, she did get this one for free at a local swap shop. And she sold this one for $22. All right, next up to show is from Glenn, Swamp Picker. These 2 were sent in by Glenn, Swamp Picker. All right, let me take care of this now. And get out of this email. And go to Glenn's email. Where's Al at? So I can, already did. Okay. All right. This is Glenn's. Oh, wait. Wrong one. This email. Okay. Where is his email? Here we go. Yep. Okay, here we go. All right. These are some Jimco Gold Butterfly Salt and Pepper Shakers with chrome tops. Let's see, any other description? Okay. These are from Jimco. Show you the pictures. So would you buy these or would you leave them? If you were to buy them, what would be the most you'd pay for them and how much you think they sold for? Let's see what the chat is saying. Hello, Jeffrey. Welcome. I thought you were on vacation. Let's see. Good morning, Jeffrey. And welcome. That was a short vacation, huh? Claudette says buy it for 3 and sell it for 24. Ellen says pick it up for 3 and sell it for 20. Robert says pick it up for $1, sell it for 15. Carol says pick it up for $1, sell it for $15.69. Jeffrey says pick these up for $6 and sell them for 50. Wow, now there's a vintage throwback, right? Michael says pick these up for $4 and sell them for 38. Robin says I'd pick these up for $1 and sell them for 15. Cashmere Fuzzy says buy it for 25 and keep them. Regina says pay 3 and pick them up for 3 and sell them for 25. I took most of yesterday off. Oh, okay. Okay, that was a short vacation. Glenn sold these on eBay, by the way. Let's see. He purchased these on November the 7th for my morning show at a garage sale, which he went to last Friday. Picked it up for $1. Sold it only 2 weeks later. He picked it up for $1. Sold it 2 weeks later for full asking price of $34.95. I remember when he was going to that garage sale while waiting for the morning show. Yeah, it was a couple of weeks ago. All right, the next item also is from Glenn, Swamp Picker, but this sold on Poshmark. Get to that email. This is a woman's first gear motorcycle jacket, pink, large. And it is from pit to pit is 17.5 inches. The front length is 19 inches. The arms are about 20 inches. It is used in good condition. Armor elbows, black shoulders. Armored elbow, back shoulders. Show the pictures. There we go. I read that wrong. Interesting jacket. First Gear is the brand. There's the front. There's the back. Would you buy this or would you leave it? If you were to buy it, would be the most you'd pay for it and how much you think it sold for? Church. Well, nice. Darn. Was close. Church was good today. Score. Yep. Robert says leave it. Claudette says pass. I'm glad it's nice to be around others like when feeling down. That's right. Carol says pick it up for $5 and sell it for $69.69. There's the Black Friday sale for Colleen. She was on last night. But I think she was, no, it was Tracy. Tracy was playing her thing for somebody. Those salt and pepper shakers were a great sale. Yes, they were. Regina says pick this up for $10 and sell it for $75. Al says I'd pick this up for $10 and sell it for $80. Michael says $4 from Goodwill and keep it. There's Dawn Deals Black Friday sale today. Jeffrey says he would pick this up for $4 and sell it for $50. And the name is the brand name is First Gear. It's women's motorcycle jacket in pink and black. The size is large. And did sell on Poshmark. All right. So he picked this up. This is Glenn, Swamp Picker. Picked this up at a thrift store about a year ago for $7. And the store is no longer open that he bought it from. Paid $7 for it, and he sold it on Poshmark for $39 on Poshmark. Next, we're heading on over to Angie's Oddities. And the first item up to show, we have, this item is a Jim Shore Disney aristocrat long ago in Paris storybook statue. New. It is new. And I'll show you the pictures. And while I'm doing this, let me get back into my chat so I can be where I need to be. Right there. All right. Here's the pictures. There's the back of it. The side views. It is a cute little item. Got its tag. It is new. Cute. Disney's traditions. There's the bottom of it. The showcase collection. The size. Measurements. And it comes with box. I've seen that design before, that logo. All right, let's see. There's Josie and Dee's Black Friday sale link. Wally World was calm and quiet. Well, you know why? They probably is because they're doing their Black Friday all week sale online as well. Lenore, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Robert says, leave it. Claudette says, pay $4 for it and sell it for $34. Regina says, I'd pick this up for $20 and sell it for $100. Michael says, I'd pick this up for $5 and sell it for $75. Carol says, I'd pick this up for $1 and sell it for $75.69. The Aristocrats. Yep, that is correct. And this was sold by Angie's Oddities. It's sold on eBay. On the Bay. I know if I found this, I would definitely pick this one up because it even had in the box. I like finding things with the box. It's just a habit. All right. Robin says that she would pay $4 for this and sell it for $35. Al says I would pay $5, but I would keep it. I would if I found this, I would definitely pick it up, depending on the price it was for. All right. Angie picked this up, bought it back November the 20th. It was on clearance for $55 plus tax. It took 5 days to sell. She just sold it on the 25th of this week. And it sold for $140. She paid $55 and sold it for $140. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Awesome sale. All right, the next item is also by Angie's Oddities. This is a set of Baby Sitters Club Super Special books, number 1 through 10, Ann M. Martin, a lot of 10 vintage books. You right about that, Robin? You were giving it away. All right. This is a set of 10. These look like scholastic books. Yep. Set of 10. Here's the pictures. Got some damage. So would you buy these or would you leave it? If you were to buy it, what would be the most you'd pay for it and how much you think they might have sold for? Michael says he would pick these up for $10 and sell them for $35. Just bear with me. I'm working on 3 monitors here. Got to get back to the email. Okay. Jay says he would pick these up for 10 and sell them for 25. Anyone else? Regino, you would pay 5 for them and sell them for 4? Something right about that. That doesn't add up, girl. Rabbit says pick these up for 5 and sell them for 20. Oh, there we go. That sounds more like it. Yes, pay 5 and sell them for 45. Oh no, I'm being undercutting by the book guy. I like that. Anyone else? That is pretty funny. Well, guess what? There's one of y'all in this chat who's exactly right on the nose. Angie bought these at a rummage sale on September the 5th for $10. It took a little over 2 months to sell, and she sold them again. She bought them for $10. And Michael, you hit it right on the nose. She sold them for $35. Were you the one that bought them? I don't know. I'm just saying. Because you hit that right on the nose. All right. Another item from Angie's Oddities. This is a Snow Babies Tally Ho Department 56 Babies on the Farm 7-inch tall 2001. It is a cutie. There's the tag. Excellent condition. There's the bottom. Calio! Measurements. And it's got its original box, which is always great. That's the only time I buy these, if they got the box. I don't buy them any other way. Because I find I get more money for them with the box. Not a chance, John. He said not a chance. Very lucky at 35 for that. Series hasn't heard its value yet. Held its value. Too many copies. Okay. Robert says, I would leave it. Regina says, I would leave it. I would pick this up, that's for sure. Because I love picking these up with the box. I sell these pretty quick. I don't have many left. Jennifer says, leave it. She would not pick it up. She would leave it. Michael also says he would pass. Get back to the email. Okay. Let's see. Robin says she would pick this up for 50 cents. Girl, I like to go shopping where you go for that 50 cents. I would pick it up for 50 cents and sell it for 12. Okay, remember, this is a Snow Baby piece. If you know anything about Snow Babies. All right, I'm not seeing any other guests come in. She did pick this up at a private buy for $4. She paid $4 for it, $4, and she did sell it for $30 on eBay. $30. Paid for. All right, this next item is also from Angie's Oddities. This is a Bath & Beyond Works Cashmere Glow Shower Gel Body Lotion Shea Vitamin E new bottles. Set of 2. You get the glow of the Cashmere Glow. New bottles. Would you buy these or would you leave it if you were to buy it? Would be the most you'd pay for it and how much you think they sold for. Robin, that's okay. That's how we learn. It gives you an idea of what things are selling for. That way, if you see it and you remember, that's why I like doing these on Friday. Before you go out sourcing. Yeah, that's no big deal. It's all good. Regina says beat these up for 2 and sell it for 25. I've never heard of this brand. Signature Collection Cashmere Glow. I mean, I know about Bath and Body, but I've never heard of the Cashmere Glow. Fuzzy says I'd pick these up for 2 and sell them for 15. Robert says leave it. I don't buy stuff like this because my body is very sensitive when it comes to this kind of stuff, so I don't use it. I don't use this kind of stuff, especially with any kind of fragrances and stuff in them. Robert says leave it. I would too, unless it's to resell, but to use, no. 5, take it to Bath & Beyond and exchange it for whatever scent I want. I like that one. Yeah, I got it for a gift and I didn't like it, so I want something different. Yeah, there you go. Robin says leave it. I never thought of that, Michael. I never thought of that. That's a good idea. Interesting. I would have never thought of that, Michael. All right. Let me go to the email and see what she has to say on this one. I'm sensitive too, but this brand is so good with shit. Yeah, I just got to be careful. Like when we go traveling, I cannot use the hotel soaps or lotions because I break up in a big old hive. Yeah, that's not nice. So I got to bring my own. Oh, because they have a 100% guaranteed return policy on full items. I did not know that. Thank you for sharing that one, Michael. I did not know that. Interesting. I like cucumber melon. Let's see. She picked this up at a clearance sale at Bath and Body Works. She picked it up on a clearance sale. She paid $3.50 for the shower gel and $4 for the lotion. Bought them both on October 30th. Sold them on November 16th. And she sold them as a set for $35. Thank you, Jeffrey. $35. Not bad. And I believe that's everybody who sent me those items in. Yep. All right, now we're going to go to our regular scheduled program for the rest of the items that I sold. I didn't show all of them because we're getting close to the time of me having too many. But that's okay because I saved some for next time when I come back. This first item I'm up to show, these are some 1960s painted porcelain baby red bird cardinals oval gold tone clip-on earrings. They were not marked, but they're porcelain painted earrings. Prong set. Hand painted. There's the back of them. So would you buy these or would you leave it? If you were to buy them, what would be the most you'd pay for them and how much you think they might have sold for? And thank you, Jeffrey. Yeah. All right, let's see. Jeffrey says pick these up for 30 and sell them for 70. Regina says pick these up for 3 and sell them for 30. Ellen says I need a friend that spends $35 on soap. I'm guessing I'm giving the present to. Al says I'd pick it up for 8 and keep them. Not my style. They're making me. Oh my Lord Jesus, Michael. Yeah, Jeffrey, we saw that already. Remember what I told you the last time? You keep repeating things in my chat. That's your last chance, and stop doing it, because I will do what I told you I will do. That is at least the third time I see you do that exact same comment. Yeah. Yeah, Jeffrey, last warning. Robert says leave him for Johnny. I've been watching you, Jeffrey. We heard you. We saw you. We understand. Please stop typing the same thing over and over. That's spamming the chat. Remember, set your time. Great Black Friday sale deals at 10. Who's doing that one? Any other guess? Would you buy these or would you leave it? If you were to buy it, what would be the most you'd pay for it and how much you think they might have sold for? All right, I'm not seeing any other guess. Colleen. Oh, Colleen's going on at 10 today. Okay. Well, these I picked up on a YouTube online auction. It was a bulk buy from Debbie and Max Go Thrifting, and I only paid $1.25 for these earrings. And I sold these on Etsy. They were sold on Etsy. Again, I only paid $1.25. And I sold these for $54.25 on Etsy. That is so true. That is so true, Michael. Yes, that is so true. But yeah, only paid $1.25 for them from Debbie and Max Go Thrifting off the YouTube auction and sold them for the full asking price of $54.25. All right, this next item, this came in a lot. It was a new box, but I opened it so I can show for the pictures. And it's one of these mail-in order things where the person's information, like when you used to go in the back of the day and you could buy these in a book thing online in the mail, and it had the envelope with your information on it. Well, I did open it to take that out of there because I did not want to list this with that person's information in it. This is a lot of 3 of Disney's Wonderful World of Reading hardcover Jungle, Snow White, and Alice. These were new. I did open the pack just to take that information out of the box. This came as a set, and it's one of those online packages that you can get on the book club. The company name was Early Moments. And basically, you would get so many books a month, I believe is how it worked. It's a book club. You get all 3. And I did open it just to get that item, that envelope out of there with the person's name that was in there. The bill, so to say. So would you buy this or would you leave it? If you were to buy it, what would be the most you'd pay for it and how much you think they sold for? That's right. He was on your mind and in your heart. That is right. Always. Robert says leave it. Regina says pick it up for $3 and sell it for $45. And again, these were sealed. I opened it just to get that envelope out to get the mail-in bill out of it, so I can shred it. Al says leave it. All right, Fuzzy, thank you so much for being in. Have a great weekend. Hope to see you on Monday. All right, I'm not seeing any other guests. This item I picked up at a garage sale. It was a citywide garage sale. And basically, when I do go to these things, I bring my large IKEA bags, and I fill the bag up, and they tell me how much they want for it, and I pay it. This item cost me 32 cents. I paid 32 cents for it at the garage sale. It was a lot that I paid for $20 for everything in the lot. My cost was 32 cents, and I did sell it for $29.25. All right, this next item up to show is a Dale Earnhardt pin, Dale Earnhardt Jr. Motorhead 1/8 die-cast piston rod keychain. New in the package. It was still sealed by Motorhead. It's the piston keychain, 1/8 scale die-cast. Susie, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. Returning from a post office. I hope everyone enjoys their day yesterday. Same here. I got to go to the post office too because I got some orders to go bring. Yeah, sure do. So would you buy this or would you leave it? If you were to buy it, what would be the most you'd pay for it and how much you think it might have sold for? I guess nobody's interested in this one. That's a hard pass for Michael. Regina says pick this up for 50 cents and sell it for 12. Robert says pick it up for $1 and sell it for 10. Anyone else? Al says she would pick this up for $3 and sell it for 48. Jay says, what? I can never tell if Johnny is really good at this, really lucky at this, or some combination of both. I'm very picky at what I buy. I'm pretty good at it. There's a lot of things I leave behind. Trust me. Yeah. Wait till you see some more items I'm going to show you. You can ask Robert. I kind of know what I'm looking at when I get them. Susie says pick this up for $3 and she would sell it for $14.99. Well, this one I picked up. And also, please don't forget to drop your stores that you sell on, your platforms you sell on, please, in the chat. I picked this up in a free pile at a garage sale. It was a free pile, and I picked it up. Both, I'm sure. I picked this up for free in a lot of a free pile at a garage sale. And I did sell this one for, I did take an offer, a best offer of $16. Took an offer of $16. I let him have it with no problem because it was free. Yeah. All right, Jennifer, this next item you might recognize. This is a Mattel WWE Elite Series 92 Charlotte Flair's Wrestling 6-inch action figure. Wait, Johnny is a master at this. He'll still use electric off a homeless man in exchange for Staples credit. I like that one, Michael. But I wouldn't do that to a homeless man. Oh. All right, Jeffrey. That's funny, Michael. Let me show you the pictures. Yeah, Jennifer, because I believe you were in the chat when I got this one. That is correct, Jennifer. Yep. Certified authenticated. There's the sticker. All right, so would you buy this or would you leave it? If you were to buy it, would be the most you'd pay for it and how much you think it sold for. And Jeffrey says, pick this up for 20 and sell it for 50. And Jennifer gave it away. Yes, I won this from Tommy on Buffalo Picker when he gives his giveaways on his Sunday show. Regina says, pick this up for $4 and sell it for $25. And this did sell, by the way, on Poshmark. Yep. All right. Robert says, leave it. She's too naked. Al says, leave it. She's too naked. You're very lucky in his chat when you're there. Yes, I am. Yeah, you got it. That's right, Jennifer. I sure am. Not all the time, but well, welcome back. Did you find a lot of good stuff at the bins this morning, Glenn? Well, again, this item, again, as we already know, you, Maria Craig, always win. Yeah. I won this on my Tommy Buffalo Picker, where he does his giveaways on Sunday on his show. So my cost is $0. I got it for free. It was a gift that I won, a giveaway. And I did take an offer. I had to list it for a little bit more than this, but that's okay because it was free anyway. And I took an offer of $22 and I let them have it with no problem. Yep. Won $20 waiting in line at the bins. Awesome. That is cool, Glenn. Won $20 waiting in line. Awesome. How did that? That's awesome. All right, this next item also sold on Poshmark. This is a vintage 1986 JJ Jeanette Gold Tone dog with leash brooch. And yes, the leash does move. I'll show you the pictures. The leash is removable. It moves around. It's articulated. I tried showing different ways where you can see that it did move. There's your sign, your JJ signature. It was about an inch and 7/8, about an inch and a quarter inches wide. That was some bad pictures, but they still sold. Let's see. It's going to be getting cold this weekend. Glenn, that's like 15 pounds of stuff at the bins. Score. Yeah, you're right about that. I need to go to the bins. They're giving money away. I didn't know that. That's pretty cool. Regina says, pick this up for $3 and sell it for $24.99. And Jennifer says, that is cute. Maggie Doodle, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing, the fashion fanista? I think how you say that. Oh, they gave us ticket prizes in cash. They gave us tickets, prizes, and cash. Awesome. That's like worth going in line to get your $20 worth of stuff for free. That's a good score. So would you buy this or would you leave it? It is a JJ brooch from 1986. That is awesome. All right, Susie says, I would pick this up for $6 and she would sell it for $21.99.
$2.99. This did sell on Poshmark, and I did take an offer. Any other guess? Would you buy this or would you leave it? If you were to buy it, what would be the most you'd pay for it and how much you think it's sold for? Robert says, leave it for Johnny. He knows me. I love picking up jewelry. That's right. Good morning, Susie. She is here. Oh, how cute, but I would pass. Well, this one I picked up in a lot of jewelry. From those who remember, Carol says, keep it. This one I picked up on a YouTube online auction from Brandon back in the day. I believe now he's a Midwest picker. And got it in a lot. So my cost on this was 23 cents. My cost, 23 cents. Yes, I got this from Brandon in a jewelry lot. And it sold for, on Poshmark, $28. And again, my cost, 23 cents. In a jewelry lot from Brandon. All righty. My next item to show. We're getting down to the last end here. This next two sold on Etsy. This is the Anna Lee doll 12-inch Santa with stocking from 1990. And the item number is 5486. It was still new with the tag. And the item number, I'll show you the pictures. No, it did not have a Santa hat, just a stocking. It is an Anna Lee. What's going on here? Oh, I'm not hitting the arrow. He's got his house slippers on. Cute. All right, so would you buy this or would you leave it? If you were to buy it, what would be the most you'd pay for it and how much you think it might have sold for? All right, Colleen, Susan will be on Colleen's. I'll be there at 4. My big find of the day was at a garage sale, 20-pound bag of dog food for $2. Wow, Brandon is really good with jewelry. Yes, he is. Robin says, pick this up for $8 and sell it for $40. Carol says, zip it, Carol. Because I got this. She knows I got it from her. Robert says, leave it. And I only have, I think, 3 left of all those Anna Lee dolls that I bought. I think I'm down to 3. Either 3, maybe 4. If that many. They are cute. So would you buy this or would you live it? It is an Anna Lee doll from 1990. 12 inches tall. New with the tag. And yes, Carol, you are right. I did get this from Carol on when she was doing her YouTube online auctions. My cost, $7. My cost, $7. And I sold it for full asking price. And what was that price? $37.86. Yes, these were listed last year because you'll see the end of the year says 86. Because this year I put everything ending in 25. That's how I know I listed this last year. Listed it for $37.86 and sold it for full asking price on Etsy. Regina says that she would have bought it for $12 and keep it for a while. Michael says, if you need more, Johnny, ask Mark the multiple like bunnies. Yeah, right? Yeah. Now, the last item I'm going to show, for those who are from Louisiana, when I show you this next item, you will know where's it from before I tell you the title. This is a 1987 vintage Mr. Bingles. For those who know Mr. Bingles, it was the special plush bear exclusively from Maison Blanche. There was only one a year. This was from 1987. 24-inch Snowman Maison Blanche, New Orleans, 1987 Mr. Bingles. Blue eyes. Red bow tie. Looks like an ice cream cone upside down. That was the one for the year of 87. There's little flowers on his back. All right, so would you buy this or would you leave it? If you were to buy it, what would be the most you'd pay for it and how much you think it sold for? That's right, Mr. Bingles. Robert said 5 and keep it. Regina says pick this up for 10 and sell it for 50. Well, I got to go back, missing a major score. Hope it's still there. All right, Glenn, have fun. Wearing an ice cream cone on his head. Yep. FYI, you could also be from Florida and know this too. That's why I'm at the South. But in Louisiana, we knew about these. I wasn't sure if they were all throughout the South or not. Jennifer says, leave it. Al says, leave it. All right, this one. How many of y'all remember Trent as my co-host? You probably never heard of it. Yeah, but wait, listen real close. For those who remember Trent, when he was my co-host on the show, and I bought out his eBay store, he also sent me two large boxes full of plush. This was in that box. Yeah, this was in that box. So I got it for free because he sent me 2 large boxes full of plush. Was it? No, it's Maison Blanche was a big department store. I do remember. Yeah. No, it was a large department store. Mainly it was on Canal Street in New Orleans. It was a big department store. But that's what Maison Blanche is. That's just the Mr. Bingo character. Luke Bryan. All right, so I got this for free from Trent in these 2 large boxes of plush he sent me after I bought his eBay store out. And I sold this one for full asking price on Etsy. Are y'all ready for this? $149.86. Yes, I listed this last year. 86 was the last of the numbers. That's how I know what year I listed this. Yeah. Got it for free from Trent. Listed it, and it sold this just this week. It's just every year. That's the Mr. Bingo. Look up Mr. Bingo. Yeah, look it up. Yes, and he went to Belle Chase, Louisiana. Sold it and went back to Louisiana, to Belle Chase, Louisiana. It went back to Louisiana, to Belle Chase, Louisiana. It sure did. But yeah, just look up Mr. Bingles. Every year was a different plush. And yes, did go back to Belle Chase, Louisiana. Yep, sure did. And yeah, every year was a different design. And it was only for that year. Look it up. Yeah. Interesting. Well, I knew what it was when I saw it, when I took it out of the box, for sure. All right, let me go ahead and stop sharing. And that will conclude the would you buy it or would you leave it? Just remember, next Friday we will not be having any because I will be in Hawaii. However, you still can send in some listings for next Friday, the following Friday, because we'll go back into our regular scheduled program when I come back on the 12th. Will be our next would you buy it or would you leave it? Is it the 12th? Yep. The next one will be the 12th when I come back from Hawaii. All right. Got those closed. Got these tabs closed. I got too many tabs open. Also, don't forget, Regina's already got her video done. Susie Dragonfly's already got her video done for tomorrow's Reseller Community Shop Hop Train Sale. Don't forget to drop your links to the platforms you sell on. That way others can go shopping into your store. Also, remember, if you go to my eBay store, I am running a 40% off sale as of right now. Is it 40 or 45? Let me go back and look. I think it's a 40. I got to remember because I said it for this morning. It went on this morning before 2. Yep, 40% off. I'm running a 40% off in my eBay store. All right. I'm going to go ahead and drop these links in the chat. Don't forget to drop your link to your platforms you sell on so that others can go shopping in your store to support another reseller this holiday season. Even though today is the noting of Black Friday, you don't have to go into the stores. You can shop in other people's channels in their stores. Have to finish mine. Yeah, I got to finish uploading and exporting mine. But I got to finish Glamo's Cook today, too. I just got the binding left. But I want to do my video first. So I can do that today or tomorrow. Because I want it out the door tomorrow. I want it done. All right, I'm going to go ahead and drop all these links for Jennifer's YouTube channel, her Etsy store, and buy her a milkshake. And also, here's the link if anybody would like to come on up, promote your channel or anything you have going on this weekend. Especially for those who are having special sales going on this week on your channel or with others and you're collaborating, you're more than welcome to join me. You can find all my platform stores that I sell on my main page on my YouTube channel. I have them all linked there. Raid Colleen Black Friday. Is she starting at 10? There we go. Let's go ahead and raid. When do you leave for Hawaii? Monday or Tuesday morning on the 2nd, December 2nd. Fly out the 2nd that morning, December 2nd. And also thank everybody for celebrating with me and being here and supporting the channel and showing you support because today makes 6 years I've been doing this YouTube, this YouTube. Yeah. So Jennifer dropped the link for Colleen. Let's go ahead and raid Colleen for 10 o'clock. She's going to start at 10 or 10:05? 10:05. They're having a Black Friday sale with multiple resellers starting at 10 o'clock. Let's go ahead and raid them and let them know we're sending them. Well, thank you. Yeah, 6 years today. Unbelievable. You will be on at Colleen's at 4:30. How long are they going on for? It'll be a long day today then. Dawn's deal today at 3. You also have Josie and Miss Denise doing their Black Friday sale. Al will be on Whatnot today. There's her link. So check everybody out. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, it wouldn't be possible without y'all. Thank y'all so much because it wouldn't be possible without you. Well, everybody, it's going to be that time. We're going to go ahead and get right in the show, but make sure you go ahead and start rating and checking out all these channels who's doing specials today for the Black Friday Extravaganza Day. As I say before in each and every show, if you would like to come on after the show's over, that link is still at the top of the chat. You're more than welcome to join me after the show is over. Hope everybody has a great weekend. Have great sales. Don't forget, tomorrow is support your local businesses tomorrow. And also, Monday will be Cyber Monday. But also, I am running that sale on my eBay store at 40% off. Hope to check it out. And thank y'all very much for always being here and showing your love and support to the channel for 6 years, going strong. That's right, Jennifer. Just to think, one day I almost decided to give it up, right? When I lost my first channel. Anyway, here we are. Yes, everybody have a great weekend. And as I say before I end each and every show, love always. Love is always free. Please be kind to one another till we meet into another chat. Have a blessed and fabulous day. Until we meet again, later. Peace out. And y'all come back now. You hear?
First in the mornings, originally from the Bayou State of Louisiana, here at Cajun Roots Reseller, you make me an offer and I'll take it. You got the dollars, go see Johnny, he's got it all. Let him have it with no problem, see
special man.